Today I'm going to show you one of the features of TranSync-M, which is to produce performance reports. So as you know, TranSync-M has many other features, but this is something I'm going to show you today. So I'm going to use the network in Las Vegas as an example. So here on the map, you can see several corridors that has been coded and loaded into TranSync-M. If you have a really large network and with many subsystems, a quicker way to access a subsystem is actually to use the second tab at the bottom, the data. You tap the data, and here now it lists all the subsystems that has been created. And I'm going to select Flamingo West. And now there are multiple timing plans. So I'm going to select MD1. Okay, now under this window, and if you want to see some previously recorded travel runs, you need to go to historical GPS and the video records. Now, in this window, all the previously recorded GPS runs are automatically matched and loaded, put on the top. As you can see, Flamingo West is the subsystem's name, MD1 is the timing plan, and eastbound, westbound, those are the directions, and then the date and time. So these are automatically done in TranSync. On the right, you will see all of these have the video icons. That means, so not only it has GPS, but also has videos, and you can replay the video and GPS trajectory. But what I'm going to show you is based on these trajectories, the recorded trajectories, how to produce the report. So you need to tap on the top right corner, select. Okay, so you can select individual ones or unselect each one of them, or you can just on the left, for Flamingo West MD1, you just tap that, it's going to automatically select all of them. Or you tap again, is unselect all of them, and then select. Now you go to the bottom, show. Now you're under this window, you will see these trajectories, and which gives you a very good visualization where most stops occur. And they all matched with the time-space diagram. So the blue is going westbound, the green is going eastbound. Okay, so you can, of course, zoom in, zoom out, and look at the performance. And you can see the stop. If there's a stop, it also shows what's the stop time. And the Q means where the vehicle stopped. Okay, so to produce the reports, you need to tap on the top right corner, that icon here. And so this will give you a lot of options how you want to view this map. But what I'm going to show you is the bottom one, GPS reports. So tap that GPS reports. So there are 3 reports, okay, based on these travel runs. The first is GPS statistics report. So tap that one. As you can see here, it's listed by direction and also each individual travel runs. So westbound, there's average of 3 records, 3 runs, eastbound 3 runs. So for each run and the average, you can see the travel time, travel distance, average speed, speed ratio, which means the average speed over the speed limit, or progression speed, number of stops, total stop time, average stop time. So per stop, what's the average stop time? And also the average stop distance. That means between 2 stops, what is the average distance? So that is also indication of the performance. And if you want to export this into Excel to include in the report, and on the top right, you click that, you can export it to a CSV, which is an Excel format. So this is one of the reports. The second one is called GPS stop report. So now for this report, and you can see this subsystem has 11 intersections. So on the left, so these are the intersection names, and total of 11. And then you look to the right, so it's by the two directions, westbound, total of 3 runs, eastbound, total of 3 runs. And then you will see the number of stops. That means the 3 runs where they made a stop. So just look at number 5, which is South Buffalo, number 5 from the top, South Buffalo Drive. So it's showing 3. That means going westbound, every vehicle stopped there. You have 3 runs, but there are 3 stops occurred at Buffalo. And also South Tenaya Way, Torrey Pines, if you look at to the bottom, Jones Boulevard, Lindell Road. So, which means, every vehicle stopped at these 5 intersections going westbound. Similarly for the eastbound. Okay, and also shows you the average stop time and the speed between 2 intersections. So this will give you a clear picture where is the problematic location. The third report is called the GPS Performance Index. So Orange County, California has what is called Corridor Synchronization Performance Index. So it's basically a score-based performance. In this case, on the top is a summary, the bottom is are the details of each travel run. So if you look at the summary on the top, so westbound there are 3 runs, eastbound there are 3 runs. So there's average speed, there's greens per red. Greens per red means red is a stop. Every stop on average, how many greens, how many signals you passed. And then stops per mile. Okay. Based on these 3, you get a score. So you get a speed score, green per red score, stop per mile score, and then the total score. So there's a tier. They have a definition. What is considered the best timing, like tier 1. If you score 80 above, that's the tier 1, the best progression. If you score 50 below, so that's the worst progression. So further on the right, there's the average travel time, average delay time, and average total time. So these are the 3 reports TranSync-M produces. So hopefully it's helpful.